A mysterious signal reached Earth every 22 minutes for more than 35 years. This signal has no known natural source and repeats itself at regular intervals, making it particularly mysterious and unique. The source of this signal has been searched for many times, but it is still not clear whether it is a natural signal, an unknown phenomenon, or a message from other life forms. The signal, now called GPNJ 183910, is one of the strangest signals astronomers have ever received from the universe, and it could forever change our understanding of the universe and our role in it. This signal has been calling us for 35 years, and it is shocking that scientists have not been able to understand this call. For decades, the strange beeping of space was even forgotten, until a scientist again noticed the call and recognized the connection. GPNJ 183910 is by no means the only unexplained signal from space. In fact, every day we receive frequencies from the universe that we still don't know exactly where they come from, or who, or what is sending them. These strange signals from space show how much we still have to learn about the universe. They inspire scientists to constantly develop new technologies and explore theories to solve the mysteries of space. In 1988, no one knew what GPNJ 183910 had in store for us. Have you ever considered that the universe is actually made of sound and waves? Although the interstellar medium does not strictly conduct audible sound waves, the frequencies still reach us continuously. Many of these sounds and signals are inaudible to our ears, but we can detect them through radio astronomy. Astronomers at the International Center for Radio Astronomy Research discovered the signal, known as GPNJ 183910. That happened in 1988, when it struck a chord with the scientific community for a while, and then faded into oblivion. Only recently was the signal detected again, and the scientist compared his latest observations with old archive data. After doing so, he realized that the signal had already been detected more than 35 years ago. The frequencies and pulses remained exactly the same. GPNJ 183910 consists of regular pulses of energy, each lasting about 5 minutes and coming from a distance of about 15,000 light-years. In 1988, the constellation shield was thought to be the source, but researchers could not pinpoint the exact source. Today, the unusual regularity of the duration of the signal fascinates scientists again, and has led them to use the latest technology to unravel the mystery. One of the first hypotheses was that the source could be a pulsar, a rotating neutron star that emits very high-energy rays. However, pulsars slow down over time and their pulses weaken, which has not been seen at all in GPNJ 183910 over the past 35 years. What could possibly give a signal of such strength, scope, and consistency? A magnet set? This theory suggests that the cause may be a magnetar, a rare neutron star with a very strong magnetic field. But even these stars usually emit their pulses at intervals of less than 22 minutes and no more than 35 years. The most exciting and dangerous theory is that the signal may come from an extraterrestrial civilization. Due to the regularity and strength of the signal, it belongs to the category of technical signatures. Signals that remain unchanged for long periods of time and sound too technical to be of natural origin may indicate intentional transmission. Some scientists have even suggested that it could be a Dyson sphere, a hypothetical structure built by an advanced civilization to harness the star's energy. This theory could explain why the signal is so consistent and strong, although it comes from a source that, according to our current physical models, should not emit radio emissions. Galaxy call. What is GPNJ 183910 really? Can you imagine aliens sending mega-strong signals several thousand light-years into space? The discovery of GPNJ 183910 not only piqued the curiosity of radio astronomers, but also challenged our theories about the nature of the universe. We must also face the uncomfortable question of the possibility of extraterrestrial intelligence. It would be fatal to believe that we really know and can appreciate the universe. So far, we have explored only a very small part of it, and we are constantly hitting our limits. The universe is certainly full of exciting, fascinating, and beautiful facts and phenomena, but it can also contain unknown dangers. What do we really know about other civilizations, and how do we know if these species are friendly? It can seem almost scary to have a techno label of this size that has been broadcasting continuously for 35 years and has such an unusual reach. If we are really dealing with an extraterrestrial power plant, then the ideas of advanced civilizations in space must be true. Species that can build Dyson spheres should also theoretically possess space travel technology that allows faster-than-light travel. Even the most advanced civilizations can have such supernatural powers that they become the creators of the universe. Does that sound exciting to you? Then consider the disadvantages of this option. If it really is a humanoid culture or some other intelligent life form that has been sending the signal for 35 years, then these beings have already sent the signal over 15,000 years ago. These signals travel close to the speed of light, so we can excitedly hear so far into the past that we humans did not have the technology or were not advanced or cultivated in any way. What would the species that sent the signal do in the last 15,000 years? Do these beings move through space? And if so, why has no one ever contacted us directly? If this civilization still exists, then they would be somewhere in the universe, and it can be assumed that the species that sent the signal was not the only one. There are always rumors that there are many alien races and civilizations, and even claims that our governments know about them. But there are no official contacts. In this context, the signal that has continued to reach us for 35 years is almost frightening. And GPNJ 183910 is by no means the only signal to make us think, wow, FBS and red dwarfs, more messy signals from space. What many people don't realize is that we not only observe the universe visually 24/7, but also acoustically. Huge radio wave receivers pick up all sounds from space 24/7. The largest facility of its kind is located in Arecibo, Puerto Rico, and captures signals with a large dish. Other radio telescopes consist of several individual telescopes. The constant noise of the universe is an incredible number of frequencies and signals.
It is impossible to always catch and recognize all messages. We can miss many important signals that we have not yet been able to separate from the normal noise. Today we have computers that scan data and immediately record anomalies. In 1977, it was still done by hand. It was August 15th when astronomer Jerry R. Emmon looked through his frequency catalog and found something unusual. Emmon simply wrote, "Wow," next to the music and then showed it to colleagues. Emmon worked as part of the SETI project. SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence and is dedicated to the search and detection of signals that extraterrestrial beings may be sending. The WOW signal was picked up at Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Telescope. The signal, coming from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, was incredibly strong and lasted 72 seconds. Although Emmon and his colleagues intensively searched for the source or new similar signals, the origin was never found and the signal was not repeated. Fast radio broadcasts, FRBs, are as mysterious as the 72-second but incredibly powerful WOW signal. These very short but very energetic radio flashes last only milliseconds. We have been technically able to filter and detect such signals only since 2007. Since then, FRBs have been received from all over the universe, and we have to assume that there are even more signals on the way in the universe that we may not be able to pick up, to be able to identify and thereby decode. Particularly notable among fast radio emissions is FRB 121102, a returning burst of lightning-like signals from a dwarf galaxy about 3 billion light-years away. Until now, the natural causes of these explosions have been attributed to neutron stars and black holes. But again, we cannot be sure if these signals originate from beyond Earth. Let's move on to an even stranger candidate. In 2015, astronomer Tabitha Boyajian discovered a star whose brightness fluctuates irregularly and dramatically. The star KIC 8462852 later became famous because it could theoretically be surrounded by a Dyson sphere. If this is true, we would be dealing with signs of extraterrestrial activity, and we would be much closer to realizing that we are not alone in the universe. In 2017, astronomers detected strange signals from Ross 128, a red dwarf star just 11 light-years away. These signals strongly resembled radio frequencies transmitted by satellites. Although the exact source has never been determined, One of the most logical explanations so far is a geostationary satellite in the vicinity of the star. The new radio supertelescope should explain GPNJ 183910. We must quickly unravel these mysterious signals of technological progress. To unravel the mystery of GPNJ 183910, scientists rely on the latest technological approaches. Using artificial intelligence to analyze huge amounts of data and recognize patterns invisible to the human ear and eye sounds promising. Research groups around the world are currently training artificial intelligence to examine astronomical data and show us what we have forgotten or heard. This could lead to a breakthrough in space exploration within a few years. Combined with quantum computers, these intelligences would be even more powerful and could give us the key to the universe. Australia and South Africa are currently building the world's largest radio telescope. The Square Kilometre Array, SK, provides unprecedented sensitivity and resolution across a 1 square kilometer collection area.